Everyone, this is David Pike, the MotorCity mechanic. Now in today's video, I'm going to show you how to remove and replace the bulbs on this right rear tail lamp assembly on a 2019 Jeep Compass. It's the assembly that's mounted on the vehicle, not the one on the hatch. Again, 2019, this will probably apply to other years, so make sure you watch throughout the video. I will update you on which ones those are. Nonetheless, it's nothing difficult, so once you know the steps, you're not going to have a problem with this. Now, in order to remove the tail lamp assembly so that we can either replace it or replace the bulb that goes inside of it, the first thing we got to do is we've got to open up the rear hatch because we've got two fasteners that are accessed through the opening there. And at that point, we're going to kind of gently pry the lamp assembly off. But again, first thing we do, open the hatch. Now, in order to gain access to the two fasteners, we've got to open up these two flaps that they're hidden behind. Just grab you something that's small and pointy and reach right there and fold them open. Now those two fasteners are Torx screws and they are a T30, so something like this will work great for that. If it was something magnetic, it'd be even better because they don't come all the way out the opening, so when you get them close enough they look like they're wanting to fall out. So you can kind of back them off the best you can. Get your little pocket screwdriver or magnet if you've got one. Take that one off and then remove the second. Now that we've got the fasteners removed, the only thing holding the tail lamp assembly is where they kind of snap in. It's kind of a ball and socket type joint, and there's two spots here. The best way I've found to kind of get them loose is get you a plastic trim stick. Definitely something plastic, not metal. I'm going to kind of wedge it between the tail lamp assembly and the body. I'm trying not to damage the tail lamp, and I'm trying not to damage the paint on the vehicle. Once I've got it in, I'm going to grab the assembly because when I go to pry, it's going to pop off and I don't need it to fall off and dangle by the harness and scratch the rear bumper. Now, if it freed up from the vehicle, we're just going to rotate it around and get to the harness and disconnect the connector. We're just going to squeeze in right here, slide it off. Now, if the assembly removed from the car, if you're replacing it, just go ahead and install the new one. But in this case, we're taking some of the bulbs out to show you how to get access to those. So what we're going to do is there's one bulb here. There's going to be one bulb there. What you're going to do is you're going to kind of rotate them. Now some of these sockets are going to be really tight and they don't want to spin. So you might have to use a pair of pliers or some needle nose, whatever it takes to kind of get them to rotate. We got one of them right here. And this one right here is usually really tight. Where in that case, grab me these needle nose pliers and try to get it to free up. There we go. And now we can remove that bulb as well. So depending on which one you're taking this off for, we've got this one right here and we got the smaller one right here. Now make sure when you get in the bulbs that you get the right one for your vehicle. Not necessarily what's right for this vehicle, but what's right for yours. For example, the smaller one right here is a 194, and this larger one right here is a W21/5WLL. It's a lot of letters and a lot of numbers for a bulb. 194, and this is a W21/5WLL. Again, get them to check per your vehicle. Yours might be slightly different. Now, reinstalling the bulbs is nothing special. It's just a matter of just grabbing the appropriate bulb, inserting it into its socket, putting it inside the housing, and rotating it until it locks. We'll do the same thing with the larger bulb. And rotate it till it locks. Now we're ready to install it back on the vehicle. And going back is basically the same procedure as removal. We're just going to reinstall the connector. We're just going to do everything in reverse. line everything up. And here's that ball and socket. These are the little pegs that got to go in these little slots right here. So we're going to kind of line them up. And then when we're ready, we're going to push till it's fully seated. So now we got to move over to the 2 fasteners that we took out over there. Now grab your T30 and a little bit driver and try to get up in there without dropping it. Again, if it was magnetic, that would be perfect. Or you might even use that little pocket magnet to get it started. Just play around. If you drop it, just take the assembly back off and try to get it back out. Once you've got it snugged down, you're going to do is shut the little flap. You're going to repeat the same on the bottom. That's it. And the last thing I would do is just give it a good wipe down, so that way we're kind of returning it to the customer the same way they brought it in, or better. Or at least if it's ours, making it look good, nice and pretty, and we don't have no handprints all over the lens. So hopefully this video has helped you in some way when it comes to your Jeep Compass and your tail lamps. If you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up on YouTube. Don't forget, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you got any comments or suggestions about anything you saw in today's video, or maybe ideas for future videos, please leave something in the comments below. Also, if you shop on Amazon, which pretty much that means everyone, scroll down into that description right below this video. There's a link. Click on that link, make that your Amazon homepage, and anytime you buy anything whatsoever, it will be helping to support this channel. Once again, everybody, thanks for watching.